This is a presentation of Hawthorne Public Schools and Bears Broadcasting.
Welcome and thank you everyone for joining us for our annual Fall Sports Awards Senior Recognition Night. Let's kick off our program with our highlight video prepared by Mr. Smalls and the broadcasting team. Thank you, Mr. Smalls, for a great job as always, and I know we all appreciate it. And now let me introduce our principal, Mr. DeMeo, to say a few words.
Hi everyone, I'm Thomas DeMeo, interim principal at Hawthorne High School this year. I'd like to congratulate all our student athletes for successfully navigating this unprecedented season. Your commitment to compete was truly tested this year. Not only did you need to put in the work to prepare yourself physically and mentally, but you needed to do it in a fashion that was never done before. You had to dedicate yourself not just to your sport-specific training, but you had to sacrifice the socialization that usually comes along with this work. Beyond the normal sacrifices that being a student athlete has, you had to further that commitment and keep yourself very compliant to all the COVID guidelines. Not many people can truly appreciate what you did in order to compete this season. I want to assure you that I, for one, appreciate, and I know many of us here at Hawthorne High School and the administration and teachers admire what you did to play a sport that you love. I want to express my gratitude to all of you on not only how hard you competed this season, but how well you represented yourself, your families, and Hawthorne High School throughout the season. To our seniors, I'm sure this is not how you envisioned your last season putting on the Bear uniform was going to be, but at least you got the opportunity to play alongside your teammates and your friends and create some hopefully long-lasting memories. I'm sorry you didn't get the full experience of your senior season, but I hope you still have created such fond memories of being a Bear and playing and representing Hawthorne High School. I'd like to thank you for your commitment and dedication to Hawthorne High School and representing the Bear family these past 4 years. Thank you to all the parents and family members that had to make sacrifices for your son or daughter to participate in our interscholastic athletic programs. We know it takes a lot of time and toll on your family to make this commitment. We thank you, and we hope you were able to enjoy watching your son or daughter compete as a Bear. I look forward to watching those of you that are going to continue competing in the upcoming seasons. Hopefully we'll be able to get them all in, and hopefully as the year goes on, you'll be able to fully enjoy a full experience throughout the year. Until then, be smart, be safe, and I want to wish you all a wonderful holiday season, and most importantly, a healthy and happy 2021. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. DeMeo. We really appreciate all you have done for us in such a short time, and it is great to have another Bear on board. I would also like to thank Mr. Sprito and the Board of Education for all you have done and all your support throughout the year. We know and appreciate you allowing us to have our fall season and to get our students back to doing what they love, being back on the field with their teammates. I also want to take a moment to thank everyone for a successful season. Special thanks to our new trainer, Ms. Lawler, for her hard work to make this season possible. She was on top of all the new protocols and all the guidelines to keep our athletes and coaches safe. Thank you, Ms. Lawler, and you've been a great addition to our staff. Thank you to Mr. Small, Mr. Memkedge, and the broadcasting team that helped to live stream some of our games this year to provide it for our families who couldn't be there due to our spectator restrictions. Great job. To our coaches, thank you for all you do and for keeping all of our students safe. This year, more than any other, you were able to keep everyone together, and you were able to follow all the different guidelines that we gave you. And thank you for making all the changes necessary. We really appreciate it. To our parents, thank you for adjusting your schedules to be here for your children. We know it was a tough decision during these times to trust us with them and to keep them safe. And all of you did a great job in doing that. And thank you for helping us out and keeping everyone safe when you were at our games. This award ceremony, we're going to have each coach take a moment to talk about their teams and their accomplishments during a very successful season for Hawthorne High School once again. Let me first introduce Coach Schretner to talk about the cheerleaders.
Congratulations on completing your fall season. You may not have had the typical traditions to start the year off, but I do feel lucky that we got to have the season that we did. Although it was only 3 short games, they were some of my favorite memories of 2020, sharing the Friday Night Lights with you all. 2020 taught us to slow down and to realize how lucky we are to have what we do have. I'm sorry it wasn't the season we all dreamed of, but I hope when you look back on it, you think about the teammates you made and all the memories, rather than the social distancing and mask wearing. This year was anything but the ordinary, but with the lows come the highs. And this year's high was that we all got to be varsity cheerleaders. Your commitment to the athletics program during this global pandemic was really commendable. You all earned this varsity title for all the effort that you gave. Whether this was your first year cheering or your last, you all pushed yourselves out of your comfort zone to make it a great season. I'm so proud of the routine, effort, and commitment you gave to the season. This season, I appreciate all those small moments with you more and more. Arriving to practice, hearing about your day, virtual learning. It made my year a better one, and I hope you feel the same way. This year was different for many reasons, one being that we brought 2 different performances to the halftime program. I can honestly say that I'm amazed at both of them. We got to view the HHS cheerleaders in a mixed form. The freshmen and sophomores produced an awesome dance, and I couldn't be more proud of you all. Coming in as a freshman cheerleader is not easy. Transitioning from Cubs to being a Bear is hard work, and you all pushed through it and exceeded my expectations. So for that, I'm really proud of you all. You don't realize the impact you have each and every day to the people around you, and I can honestly say us as a team made this year a better year. To the upperclassmen, I loved watching you perform. Every summer, it all seems so overwhelming, and it always somehow comes together for the better. Watching you perform is the highlight of my season. Especially the last game when you guys all hit your libs. Doesn't happen often, so those moments are really awesome to look back on. You guys worked really hard, and I'm really proud for all that you've given to this routine, to the dance, to the stunts, to people missing games and filling in. We really worked together to make a really great routine. And I think hearing from the other coaches and out-of-district spectators how awesome you are is the biggest compliment we could receive. To the 2021 seniors, Gianna, Vinny, Gianna, Mackenzie, Natalie, Madison, Shannon, Ava, and Kalia. Watching you guys grow from 8th graders to the seniors you are now will forever be one of my favorite journeys. From NCAA camp to every game to decorating, all of it was awesome because of you guys. Proud is an understatement. Not only have you guys grown into cheerleaders, you've grown into awesome young adults. I loved watching your talent grow over the past 4 years, and especially the growth from those 8th grade tryouts. You guys are awesome, awesome people, and you guys empathize exactly what a varsity cheerleader should be. Talent, growth, skills, commitment. I couldn't be more proud. This isn't a goodbye. Who knows what the winter season entails, but when it's safe, we will celebrate as a team together. I love you all, and I couldn't be proud of your accomplishment. Go Bears.
Thank you, Coach Retner, and to the cheerleaders, thank you again for doing an outstanding job as always. And now on to Coach Peen and our girls tennis team.
I would just like to congratulate the girls tennis team on a job well done this season. We finished the season 5-5, we started it with a win, and we ended it with a win. I would also like to congratulate all 7 seniors for occupying all 7 starting positions. Casey Campaign, Ava Tower, Abby Cadle, Caitlin Maskell, Ella Perini, Gabby Sandoval, and Haley Liberti. We are going to miss you greatly next year. At the end of the season, we recognize few athletes through postseason awards. Those awards were given by the NJSC coaches to Casey Campaign for 2nd team All-League in singles, Caitlin Maskell and Ella Perini for 2nd team All-League in doubles, and Ava Tower and Abby Cadle for honorable mention All-League. I just want to congratulate the rest of the girls tennis team on doing a phenomenal job this year, and I look forward to next year.
Thank you, Coach Peen and our girls tennis team. I'd now like to introduce Coach McMahon and the boys soccer team.
Hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mr. McMahon and I'm the head coach of the boys varsity soccer program here at Hawthorne High School. Before I get into the season and the individual awards, I would just like to say a couple thank yous. I would like to thank the administration for their support over the course of the season and also for doing the best they can to ensure that we could have a season while also remaining safe and following all of the protocols set forth by the NJSIAA. I would also like to thank the other fall coaches and our trainer for their diligence in following the protocols and doing everything that we could to go above and beyond to make sure our kids had the opportunity to have a fall season in light of everything that was going on. I would like to thank my assistant coaches for their help over the course of the season. And most importantly, I would like to thank the parents and the fall athletes for supporting the fall sports and also allowing their children to play sports in this difficult time. I hope that they all enjoyed it and got something out of it while also remaining safe. So the boys soccer program had a tough year this year. We had 13 new members of the varsity program who earned a varsity letter for the first time. We were a very young group with only 5 seniors in the whole program. But the boys really stuck together throughout the course of the entire season, and they really bonded well, and despite having to deal with some difficulties over the course of the season, found themselves in a lot of close games, which I think will bode well for the future. We had some individual award winners. We had one member of First Team All-League, that was defender Mercy Tozaj, who's a senior. We had one midfielder who was on Second Team All-League, that was Max Bolaños, a junior. And then we had 2 members of Honorable Mention All-League, that would be senior forward Ryan Alves and junior goalkeeper Bennett Megnan. On a side note, I would just like to thank the kids for their perseverance over the course of the season, and I would like to thank our 5 seniors, Ryan Alves, Nasser Coutinho, Josh Hernandez, Gabe Mendoza, and Mercy Tozaj, for their support and dedication to the program over the last 4 years. It was a pleasure working with you guys, and I hope to see you again and work with you again in the future.
Thank you, Coach McMahon, and to our boys soccer team. We now move on to Coach Pizarro and our co-league champion football team.
Thank you, Mr. Mazzacca. I first would like to thank Mr. Sprito and the Board of Ed for making this season happen. I'd also like to thank Mr. DeMeo and Mr. Mazzacca for supporting the football team throughout this year, along with Ms. Pasquale. To the parents of everyone on my team this year, a big thank you. From our fundraising to our long hours, to our different kinds of schedules we've had to deal with this year, a big thank you. Special thanks to the Eckerts for hosting our Thursday night dinners, to Mr. Overlino, Mr. Milanofi, Mr. Shea, Mr. Brzezinski, Mr. King, and Mr. Alvarez for helping with those dinners and making Thursday nights great before our weekly games. To the 2020 players of the Hawthorne football team, this year was like no other that we've ever had as coaches or as players. What you had to deal with the shutdowns and the startups, the non-summer workouts that we normally had, I think you guys did a great job. This season will go down in history for a couple of reasons. One, because we won a division title, but two, all the things you guys had to overcome to make this season happen and all the hard work that you guys put in both on the field and off the field. To Miss Lawler, our trainer, it was a pleasure working with her this year. She did a great job of getting our kids back to play when injuries did happen, so thank you to Miss Lawler. And last but not least, to my coaches. I had 3 volunteer coaches this year. Coach Dykstra, Coach Hollis, and Coach Mike Dietrich volunteered their time throughout the entire season to help us put together a great team this year. And to my other coaches, Coach Guarnieri, Coach Kuntz, Coach Chris Dietrich, Coach Grosick, and Coach Warner. The 9 of us, got together great, and I think we did a great job. All the hours that you guys put in watching film and getting the game plans ready to get these kids in the right spots on game day, I really do thank you. I'm supposed to talk about highlights now. The highlight for me was every day I got to be down there. I think as a coaching staff and as a team, every day we got to be together, whether it was virtually during a meeting, virtually during a workout, on the field practice, or the 6 games we did get to play. That was my highlight. If you're talking about games, obviously the 7-6 victory over Pompton Lakes was probably our best overall game, our closest game against a fierce competitor, and it was great to get that win over Pompton. And then actually the other highlight as far as games go, I would have to go is the Montclair Kimberly Academy game. You know, being shut down for 2 weeks through these times and coming back with 2 days of practice to go out there after that time off and put together a great win was something that I was truly proud of as the head coach of this program. We had a number of players who were recognized for all league and all county. I think this just goes to show what kind of season we did have at 4-2 and co-champs of our NJIC Liberty division. So I'd just like to recognize them right now. Honorable mention, all NJIC, Matt Gallo and Kevin Huffman. Second team all league, Ryan Dockeray, Michael Palmer, Dominic Passaro, Colby Milanofi, Luke Strednick, Anthony Montone, and Brandon Beltran. The following players earned both all-league and all-county recognition this year. First, we had first team all-league, honorable mention all-county, Andrew Morzetta. First team all-league, honorable mention all-county, Eddie O'Hagan. First team all-league, second team all-county, Ashton Navarrete. First team all-league, second team all-county, Jason Brzezinski. First team all-league, second team all-county, Eric Mendoza. First team all-league, first team all-county, Jaden Schwed. And last but not least, first team all-league, first team all-county, Matt Shea. Congratulations to those players. Honors well deserved for everybody on that list. A big thank you to the 10 seniors who will be leaving us this year. What you did for this program throughout the 4 years and really through the last 5 or 6 months will never be forgotten. Thank you for your dedication, whether you were a first year varsity player, as a senior, second year, third year, or fourth year with the program. Thank you for all you did for Hawthorne football. And to the guys that are coming back next year, January starts the 2021 season. Looking forward to it. Thank you and have a great night.
Thank you, Coach Bizzarro, and congratulations to our football team once again. And now to someone who needs no introduction, Coach Shell and our undefeated league champion girls soccer team.
Thank you, Mr. Mazzacca. I would like to thank everyone who made this season possible. The most important group, of course, being the parents who had to have confidence and faith that everything we were doing would be safe for your child, and the support and the changing of schedules and the changing of, when you had to make dinner and just getting the kids there and following all the proper protocols. I'd just like to thank the parents for making the miracle of this season happening. And without your support, the season never would have happened. And then, of course, the athletes. What a great group of young women I had to coach this year. Every day at practice, I will tell you, even though on the field we were unbelievably successful, having not lost a game during the regular season in the league and having a nice run in the state tournament, the best part for me was going to practice every day and just watching how we were interacting, how we were working hard, how we were trying to get better, how we were just being there for each other, supporting each other. It was a very special group. I told them right in the beginning of the year that they were going to be a special group. I don't know if they believed me entirely, but I could tell, and I turned out being right, so I'm very happy about that. Every year, my message is the same, though, at the end of the year awards assembly. My goal is to make sure that girls soccer is a positive experience in their time here at Hawthorne High School. I hope this year the girls could say that they had a positive experience, and this is something they're going to remember. And number two is hopefully, we're going to be putting up a banner in the gym. But every year I say the same thing. My banners are when kids graduate from here and they move on and they go on, that they become productive citizens. They become good parents. They become good teachers. They become lawyers, plumbers, whatever they want to be. I just want them to move on and be successful, and hopefully soccer helps give them the tools to be successful. Having said that, and I totally believe that, we had tremendous success on the soccer field, and it was just enjoyable to watch them play. And every single person this year on the program was a varsity award winner, and it was very well deserved because everybody worked as hard as everyone else, and everybody pushed everybody. And when they were in the game, no matter who was in the game, everybody performed like a varsity player, and I'm so proud of every single one of them. There were some who did receive postseason awards. We haven't done any county awards yet, but there are some all-league awards that went out for first team all-league. We have Brianna Andrioli, Ruby Conroy, Gabrielle Deval, Sydney Hansen, Ava Iavino, and Sabrina DiFilippo. On second team all-league, we got Maya Cabrera, Sophia Morel, and Ella Sachs. An honorable mention went to seniors Isabel Robinson and Madison Van Dyke. The other part that made this season very successful was the great leadership we had from our seniors. And those would be Rebecca Riley, Madison Van Dyke, Isabel Robinson. They set the tone for the whole season for the team. And overall, this was one of my most enjoyable seasons coaching. Over 30 years of coaching. You have wonderful children here, and I'm looking forward to seeing the successes they have going forward. Thank you again.
Thank you, Coach Shell, and congratulations again to our girls soccer team. What a great season, very exciting. Special congratulations to Brianna Andrioli on winning the Athlete of the Week for the Bergen Record once again this year. Great job as always. And it is now my honor to introduce our four-year varsity letter winners. These athletes have been an integral part of our program for the last 4 years. And we'll start with our cheerleaders. Shannon Bryan, Gianna Foschini, Natalie Kane, Gianna Scola, Mackenzie Scrivens. Our girls tennis team, Casey Campagne, Caitlin Maskell. Our girls soccer team, Rebecca Riley, Isabel Robinson, Madison Van Dyke. Congratulations to all of our four-year letter winners once again. To our seniors, thank you for all you have meant to our programs. I'm very happy that we were able to get your season in and allow you to participate with your friends and coaches one last time. Remember all the experiences, games, and practices that you were able to enjoy with your teammates and coaches. Remember all the hard work you put into this season, and we didn't even know we were going to have one. Be thankful to your family who helped make this season possible, and to enjoy every last moment with you during this time. Never forget what you were able to accomplish and the lessons you have learned, not just from this year, but from all your time here at Hawthorne High School. Our year is not over, and I encourage everyone to get involved in other sports throughout the year and to enjoy this last year at Hawthorne High School. You will never get another one, and so continue to make it memorable. Thank you everyone for joining us. We look forward to our winter season beginning in January. We wish everyone a healthy and happy holidays. Please continue to stay safe, and go Bears.
This has been a presentation of Hawthorne Public Schools and Bears Broadcasting.